Thankfully, 2020 is coming to an end. If you are watching this video, I hope you had a good 2020. I know it has not been good for many people out there, but I hope that was not the case for you. I'm gonna show you in this video how I did in 2020 from my finances standpoint, my investments, my savings, things like that, and then go over some goals for myself and this channel for 2021. Okay, let's jump in. All right, so I'm getting super fancy with this one. I got the Open Office Writer pulled up, you know, because I like to save money, so I don't have that fancy Microsoft Word. Actually, I think I do. I just don't use it because Open Office is so much more lightweight, so it like opens faster, it loads faster. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. I've got my 2020 numbers pulled up here on the screen. If you guys are curious what my background is real quick. I got kids. I got 2 toddlers in the house, you know, got the Lion King going on. Anyway, let's pull up those numbers and go over them real quick. So a lot of the videos that I make on this channel, and if you're a subscriber, you probably subscribed from watching one of my stock chart pattern analysis videos. When I make videos on stock chart patterns, I am trading those patterns with my trading account. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of my total net wealth, so to speak, right? I try to keep my risk managed that way. So that trading account, I started this year with $5,000 in it. I add $200 a month to it. So I started adding $200 a month in the summer. So I've got $6,200 invested into that account, and it's sitting right now at $8,900. That means I gained $2,700 in that account for a 44% net profit from all the trades that we do and just the price accumulation from some of the positions that I'm in. So that account has done very well from a percentage standpoint. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of money in it. But we're gonna get there, right? We're gonna keep doing this thing, and we're gonna keep, hopefully, right? I mean, my goal for 2021 for this trading account is to double it, because I didn't really get serious with these trades until probably the last 3 months of the year. So this 44%, a lot of that was made in the last 3 months of 2020. So my goal for my trading account for 2021, and I know this sounds crazy, but I don't think it is, because we do really well with these trades. My goal for 2021 is to make 100% in that account. So I want to see it go from $8,900 to $18,000 just from the trades, just from the positions. Now I'm going to keep adding $200 a month into it because that's what I can afford to do with this account, and it helps to get some cash in there. You know, if all my cash is in positions, it's nice to get that little influx of cash every once in a while, so I can buy another share of something, or I can invest, or I can get into another trade, or add to a trade, or get into a position that I like. So things like that. So pretty lofty goal for 2021 there for this trading account, but I think it is absolutely attainable considering we made 44% in basically just the last 3 months of 2020. So 100% for trading account. Some other videos that I do on this channel are on a Robinhood portfolio that I made for this channel. I put $100 a week into that portfolio. I spend that $100 on whatever stock you guys vote on in the comments of those videos. So I think it's at like $635 or something like that. I've only been doing it for 6 weeks. I put $100 a week into it, so 6 times 100 is $600, right? I just put $600 here because it hasn't made a lot of money yet. We've only been doing it for 6 weeks, and it's in some pretty large cap stocks, so maybe it's made like 3 to 5% interest on those positions. Not a ton, but we are accumulating shares. We're investing $100 a week, and it's been a lot of fun, and there's been a lot of community engagement there. So I'm having a lot of fun with that, and I'm doing good things with money, which is the most important thing, right? I'm not going and blowing it on toys or whatever. So we're putting money to work, and that's the most important thing there. So got 600 bucks in that portfolio. Goal for 2021. So I'm going to keep putting $100 a week into that Robinhood portfolio. So we're going to get 52 weeks, we're gonna get $5,200 there. I want to see at least 15% interest. But what I also want to do with this portfolio is I want to monetize this channel. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, start monetizing the channel, and whatever I make from this channel is going to go into that portfolio and start buying larger positions in these stocks that we buy in there. So I might not make a lot of money starting 2021 with the ads and whatever I make on YouTube, but maybe by the end of 2021 I'll be making, I don't know, $100 a month or something like that. That would be pretty cool because it would give me more money to put into those positions. So I'd like to see that happen. So we're gonna get $5,200 from contributions. I'd like to see 15% gain on the positions. So we'll say 5,200 to 600. We'll call it 6,000 to make it easy. And I'd like to see probably a 15% gain on that, so $900. So we'll say 6,000 plus 900. So I'd like to see it hit, let's call it $7,000. Let's say $7,000 for the Money Dad Robinhood portfolio by the end of 2021. That'd be pretty cool, right? Because we're sitting at $600 right now. So, I mean, how cool would that be to see it go from 600 to 7,000 in 1 year? Just from, very little, it's almost like a set and forget. We're putting $100 a week in. We just buy whatever stock you guys vote the most on, and we're having a lot of fun with this. All right, so that would be really cool to see that. Okay, moving on. So my retirement account, that's my largest account. I don't touch that. Obviously, it's for retirement, but I'm putting money into it every single month. It has done pretty well in 2020, even though we had the crash. I've done well since the crash in March. So you can see I started the year at $44,000. I've added $2,700 to it over the 12 months of the year, those monthly contributions. I gained $10,000 in interest. So I ended the year with $57,000. So it went from 44 to 57,000. That was a gain of 30% in that account. So very thankful for that. Really happy that that worked out. We did really well in my retirement account. So goal for 2021 there. I think 20% is probably pushing it because I can't control that account all that well, other than how much money I put into it, and very generally, do I want to be in large stocks or do I want to be in smaller stocks? So I can't control it a whole lot. So I think if I go for 20% is a pretty good goal for that, I think. So I'm hoping 2021 I can make 20% on my retirement account. That would be really nice. I want to keep investing every single month more money into it, and then also earn 20% on that money. That would be a pretty good, I think that would be a win for 2021, especially coming off a 30% year. That's 50% in 2 years, without compounding or anything like that. But 50% in 2 years, I mean, you can't complain with that, right? For a retirement account. Okay, so savings. This was a big thing for me this year because coming into 2020, my household, we only had about $2,000 in our savings because we were we were pretty close to living paycheck to paycheck. We didn't have a whole lot saved up, and we were having a hard time saving money because we were living paycheck to paycheck. Expenses are a little high, so we weren't able to save as much. Well, we kind of cracked down there. We've done well, and we were able to bump our savings up from almost nothing to $15,000. That's important to us because we want to have 3 months of expenses in our savings for an emergency. And Dave Ramsey talks about this. It's just good financial advice to have stuffed away in savings enough to live on for 3 months. If something happens to your job, your income, and you just can't, and you lose your income streams, you need to have enough in savings to be able to live on that while you figure life out, while you get another job, while you figure out your income stream again, right? That's another reason why I started this YouTube channel as well. I want to create a kind of a passive income stream. Right now, it's basically a second job. I'm putting a lot of time into it, making these videos, but I'm also enjoying it, right? We're making money with these trades, and I'm enjoying learning the whole YouTube video editing, audio editing stuff. That's all been fun. But eventually I would like to monetize and start to make some money off of this thing and turn it into kind of like some passive income. It's not really passive because I'm going to be constantly creating videos and putting time into it, but it's just more money, right? It's another income stream. So if something happens to my primary job, my primary income stream, at least I have something else, right? Well, that's the same concept here with the savings. You need to have something to fall back on. You got to have something stocked away. So we were able to do that this year. I'm really happy with that. So 2020 in review, I basically got my savings to where they need to be, in my opinion. So $15,000 for us is 3 months expenses. Rough ballpark of $5,000 a month in expenses, because this house is expensive. You know, kids ain't cheap, things like that. But basically, so a goal for 2021, we don't need any more in savings, honestly. We have it where we need it to be. We have 3 months of expenses saved away, so we don't need any more in savings. We can take any extra money that we would be saving and put it into investments now. So goal for 2021 for savings is to just keep it. At $15,000. Don't touch it. If you have to touch it, replace it immediately, get it back up to that 3 months of expenses level, and just keep it there, because that is your buffer for when shit hits the fan, basically, right? So I just want to keep it. Moving on, real estate. So made a good chunk of money in real estate this year that I can't really touch, and here's why. It is my house. The value of my house went from at the beginning of 2020, $324,000 to, I just checked Zillow right before I made this video, and Zillow isn't perfect, I know, but it's an easy estimate, right? And it's currently valued at $350,000. So we gained about $26,000 in value appreciation there. I also pay my mortgage every month, and that kind of starts to eat into that principal. So we accumulated $6,000 in principal there, or equity. And so that 26 plus 6 comes out to $32,000 in real estate equity that I have built up in 2020. So the goal for 2021 there, if I could do exactly that again in 2021, that would give me $64,000 in real estate equity in 2 years. That's pretty amazing considering I just have this one property, the house, so that would be pretty nice. So 2021 goal, I just want to do it again. Let's do it again. 32K. Why not? Okay, so how much did I make total? So let's look at the sum. We've got $89,000 from the trading account, $600 from the Robinhood portfolio, 13 grand from my retirement account, 13 in savings, and 32 in real estate, and that came out to a net positive of $67,500 that I added to kind of my net wealth, our net wealth in 2020. So had a very good year, very happy with that, very thankful. Could have gone much worse. As you all know, 2020 was a mess for a lot of people, so I'm very thankful that we were in the position that we were in to be able to keep progressing in life, where as a lot of people just kind of had to take, a lot of people took a step back or just kind of stagnated, and hopefully 2021 is their year. So that's it. I had a very good 2020. I hope you guys did too. I'm hoping to have a very good 2021, a full year on YouTube, a full year of trading stock chart patterns, investing, getting very serious with my investments, instead of just kind of setting it in the background and not really thinking about it. So I think we can do really well with these stock chart pattern trades. As you saw with the trading account, we did 44% in about 3 months, so we've done very well there. I think over the course of a year we can do even better. I think the YouTube channel is going to monetize pretty soon. We're at like 775-ish subscribers at the time of this recording. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 within the first quarter of 2021. Then I can monetize it and keep growing. Take the ad revenue from YouTube and put it into that Money Dad Robinhood portfolio. That'll be really cool. So a lot of goals for 2021, a lot of positive thinking, just trying to keep improving those finances, and I hope you guys do too. All right, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys had a great 2020 and an even better 2021. All right, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you there and in 2021. Thanks, guys.